What's going on, guys? It's REALMZ, and I got a quick breaking reality update for you. Now I'm doing this video real quick because I had to put 1 and 2 together to make 3. So here we go. Alright, now looking at this video by REVMICHELLEHOPKINS, urgent classified documentation reveals horrifying government plot. Now, in this video, a whistleblower comes forth with classified documents saying that our government's been planting nanites inside of the water supply since 1995, and also in chemtrails, obviously. But a few things that he didn't clarify on this video is that he's saying that they just receive transmissions, but they all newer versions. He was even talking about newer versions about in this video briefly. Newer versions are more like nano tags, and they can tag you, your location, GPS, everything. You know, some of those chips are even made by Hitachi that I've shown before in my other videos. Reveals this, and I had just did a video without even seeing this video. I just used my discernment and what I see around me, and you know, and all this craziness that's going on in the world, and I came out with this video, Truth of the World We Live In and What's to Come Part 2. Alright, and I'm sorry for all my subs that couldn't see it on mobile, or if not in your country, but I'm gonna play a clip for you guys. The first 7 minutes is just basically waking you up to the fact that there's, you know, shadow government, or there's something behind the scenes, right? So for all those that are awake already, you already know what it's all about. So I'm gonna play the second half for you guys in this video, and I revamped it a little bit so you guys can see, you know, the whole video without having to worry about copyrights or anything. Now, before I get into all that, in this video I break down how there's also a virus, like a nanovirus, and what would one of the possible cures be, and you know, using electrical currents or magnetic pulses, you can get rid of these nanovirus before, you know, they end up turning on the signal, which kills everybody. Alright, so make sure you go over here to morgellonscure.com. it will be linked below, to cure yourself from this very real disease and a viral outbreak that will probably claim the lives of half of mankind, and cure yourself. This also cures Morgellons. Alright, now one of the things about Morgellons is that it gets into your nervous system, like, and in your brain stem and everything. So if this infection will ever get so deep in your body that when an EMP is let off, it can kill the infection, but it can also kill you because it gives off heat as it dies. You understand? So if it were to give off a sufficient amount of heat, your body will go into convulsions and you would die if you didn't have a fast way to cool yourself down. You know, and I've done a couple of videos on this subject. I'll leave one of them that I have in my video archives here down below. But here you can find topical and internal solutions to cure Morgellons and cure this nano Tesla technology out of your body. Alright, see, it's a combination of these 3 things: nanotechnology, virus, bacteria, fungus, and metals. Alright folks, so make sure you come over here and find a way to get yourself cured. As you see here, the Morgellons or the nanites go through here, strong magnet, they die, gives off bursts of heat, and then back to normal. Alright, and they get expelled out of the body. Here's like a magnet wristband that you can wear, $28.95 each. Alright, and some natural treatments that you can get as well, like oil of oregano or green papaya powder. Alright, and if you buy 4 bracelets, you get a discounted price, only $100 for 4. Also come over to my Facebook on Mark REALMZ, and you can see the whole video but it will be in 2 parts because I had to make it a little bit longer than 15 minutes. So it'll be 2 parts here on Facebook, and I also have the cure link to each of these videos that I post. Here's the second part, segment 2. Scroll down to on my newsline, and you'll see the first part and the second part. All right, and free odd. So make sure you go check into REVMICHELLEHOPKINS video, and then come over here and check into this video and put 2 and 2 together, and you get the cure, folks. Alright, now I'm gonna play the rest of this video out for you guys.
Because you too are victims. Victims of an American culture in which greed, irresponsibility, and fraud were openly encouraged. Victims of a corrupt government in bed with the tyrants of Wall Street. It is our sincerest belief that with the right leadership and with your support, this country will rise again. Better, morally superior to what was here before.
Daddy, what's martial law?
I am declaring a state of martial law in this city. We intend to seal off this borough, and we intend to squeeze it.
I thought you were against it. This was not my call, so you're just following orders. So the president made you put tanks on the Brooklyn Bridge, questioning my patriotism. All right, let's roll.
You think I don't know what's going on? I'm doing your job for you, and I damn near get my head blown off.
You expect me to go all weepy with gratitude? I serve my country. Why don't you try serving yours?
FBI! Let's got it on! Code red! Code red! You want to die?
You?
What we really want is for us to put soldiers on the street and bend the law, have Americans looking over their shoulders, shred the Constitution just a little bit. We do that, and they've already won!
The average person touches their face 3 to 5 times every waking minute. In between, we're touching doorknobs, water fountains, and each other.
Beth! No, go up to your room, honey.
So we have a virus with no treatment protocol and no vaccine at this time.
You had a seizure this morning, Beth.
Do you have a history of seizures?
No.
Allergies?
As of last night, there were 32 cases. Is there any way someone could weaponize the bird flu? Is that what we're looking at? Someone doesn't have to weaponize the bird flu. The birds are doing that.
Transmission, so we just need to know which direction.
On day 1, there were 2 people, and then 4, and then 16. In 3 months, it's 1 billion. That's where we're heading.
They're calling out the National Guard. They're moving the president underground. People will panic.
Get away!
It will tip over.
The truth is being kept from the world.
Cook your samples, destroy everything.
What the hell is it?
About 5% of the population aren't affected.
It is viral. It has to be viral. There is no plausible alternative. And like any virus, once we find its origin, we can develop a vaccine.
You all read the same email I did. It said zombies.
The Royal Corporation thought they'd contained the infection. Well, they were wrong. Raccoon City was just the beginning. Within weeks, the T-virus had consumed the United States. Within months, the world. The virus didn't just wipe out human life. Lakes and rivers dried up, forests became deserts, and whole continents were reduced to nothing more than barren wastelands. Slowly but surely, the earth began to wither and die.
Single sample, and they are resistant buggers. I've tried everything from penicillin to bleach, and every single time, the host organism dies before they do.
So they are independent of the host.
It's clear that they have some way of communicating. Could be chemical, but here's my guess. My guess is that they use electronic impulses to hijack the nervous system. see how they respond to an induced electrical current. That's what I'm gonna do.
It is said, the comet always precedes them. These world enders. The cold snap planets are gone. 8 million settlers missing. Have you heard anything I've said?
Said it's all circling the drain, the whole universe. Right?
That's right.
Had done sometime.
When the aliens first invaded, they nearly destroyed us. They will be back. We know our strategies. They've learned our weaknesses. The alien attack nearly destroyed us. See things in a way we can't. You alone can understand the enemy. You will be the one to save mankind.
Unless we act now, Earth will be annihilated.
We're out of time.
He's not ready.
You're never ready. When you're ready enough.
Track them from below the ice. This is called the Triangle of Solomon. See it up here? See how it's all in blue? You see how it looks like it's fractured, like it's in ice? Because it's a fractal. Remember I told you about our reality? It's fractal and it's ice. This is the Triangle of Solomon. It is used in conjuring of demonic or celestial angelic spirits. This, behind him, is this symbol, which is a symbol for Yahoo or Yahweh. Okay? He's wearing a blue shirt for the left pillar. He has this finger extended. They do that. That's why you see in sports, they're always doing the number 1. Okay? With the finger. Over here, all this is the cube.
So there you go, folks. Make sure you check into my video if you haven't seen it, and make sure you go check into Reverend Michelle Hopkins' video. And also, when you watch my special videos, make sure you read the description here. It says here, a look at the reality of life and a couple possible realities we may face in this world. With so many things these demons have planned for this world, we can never really know if they're gonna do all of them or a few. And tell me, is it really truth what David Icke is feeding you, or is it just truth from his point of view, which isn't good for us? Also, chemtrails, among other things, are spreading this nanoviral outbreak. Don't be fooled when they say it's the bird flu. Alright, folks? So, keep your head up. I love you guys. Much love. Peace.